Alright guys, so I'm back. Those of you who don't know me, my name's Destiny and I'm a licensed esthetician. So recently I created a poll on Instagram asking what video you want to see next. And most people voted for my acne story. So we're going to jump into my acne story. Just buckle up because it's probably going to be a long one. But I will be doing the combination skin tips video next. First off, I just want to make a little disclaimer that whatever I go through is different than what others go through. We all have our own stories. Everybody on this earth has had a pimple before. I'm pretty positive. And we all handle things differently. I don't think I've really shared with a lot of people my experience with acne, and it's not a great one, but you know, I'm a lot stronger now, so we're gonna jump right in. Okay, so I had to go get the baby. He's hungry, so I'm feeding him right here. But anyways, I'm gonna jump right into it. So when I first started getting acne, I was in middle school. I remember like it was yesterday when I had my very first pimple. I'm pretty sure every girl probably remembers this, but I got it right on my chin, like right in the middle of my chin, and I remember my friends telling me to put toothpaste on it and it will go away. So I mean, I was putting toothpaste on my pimple for like weeks and it still wouldn't go away. So but just don't do that. Toothpaste, that doesn't work. Yeah, don't do it. So after that I started getting more breakouts, and I got them pretty frequently, like late middle school, early high school. Now when I first was getting it, it wasn't like a huge deal. It was kind of normal. Like everybody else was getting this due to hormones and stuff like that. So once I hit probably I think it was my 8th grade year in middle school, I really started to break out, and it was a lot. It was more than like the typical classmate who had acne. Like it was starting to get noticeable and starting to get really painful. So my mom took me to the dermatologist, and they prescribed me 2 topical treatments. One was for morning use and one was for night use. And I remember the first night I put it on, it burned so bad. Like it hurt so bad. I think it was different. It was, yeah, that was a prescription different, and Duac was the other one. I will never forget. Like the fan like hurt my skin. The air when I was in athletics, like running or at track practice running, like the cool wind hitting my face was like almost unbearable. It hurt so bad, and the acne hurt so bad. Like so I used these 2 products as long as I could, but they literally just dried my skin up so badly, and it irritated my skin, and it hurt so bad. And it would hurt, and I would cry, and like anytime my skin got wet it would burn. Like so I had to quit that. So then I ended up getting on some other things, tried that, didn't work. These are all dermatologist recommendations, like prescriptions, like hardcore prescriptions for acne, and literally it wasn't going away for like months and months and months and months. So I decided, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna see if I can like clear this up myself, because a lot of people say Proactive is good, and a lot of people say Neutrogena is good, and like Clean and Clear and all these other like drugstore acne brands. So I started using those, and obviously nothing changed. Highly don't recommend to use Neutrogena anything. Neutrogena is a horrible brand. Like, no offense to Neutrogena, but it's not the brand you want to use if you're treating your acne. Now so after trying, so I did Proactive, and I went through like the whole kit. After going through the whole beginner's kit, I actually did notice a difference. Not gonna lie, I noticed the difference with like blackheads and like body acne. I know that sounds really gross, but I was in every sport in high school. Like I was often wearing the same sweaty clothes for a while, so I broke out a tiny bit on my back. But when I used the Proactive, it actually like really cleared out my back. Don't know why it didn't clear my face, but it cleared my back. I don't know. But then I went and bought like another kit of it, and I went through it and it just made it worse. So there's that with my proactive story. Now, things started getting really serious when I was on this prescription called minocycline, and it seriously changed. It changed everything. Like, it made my acne so inflared and like so red and purple. My acne was purple. Like, if I can find a picture, I'll link it in here. But like, my acne was literally covering my face, my chin, my whole cheek area, my forehead, my jawline. Like, it was everywhere. And I'm not just saying it was like a couple pimples here and there. Like, it was cystic acne, and it was covering my face. And I went to a really small high school. Like there was 300 something people in the entire high school. So that's pretty small. And not very many people had acne in school for some reason. I had to be the one. There was like a couple other people who had acne, but mine was pretty severe, and I definitely got made fun of for it. Like, yeah, like people would always comment on it, and they would play connect the dots. Yeah, that's a real thing. You don't just see that in the movies. It like hurt my feelings. I mean, this was like 10th grade, maybe 9th grade, probably 10th grade. But yeah, and I could feel like everybody talking about me, everybody staring at me. Like, I literally had never gone to school without makeup on before. And speaking of makeup, I also would wear like this pitch black eyeshadow on my eyes, because I thought maybe if I wore like really distracting eye makeup, it would distract people from what was on my face. And I literally wouldn't go anywhere, like I said, without foundation and concealer on. Like, y'all don't even know. If I had to go get gas, I would put foundation on. If I went through a drive-through at a fast food place, I would put makeup on. Like, I was extremely insecure and had zero self-confidence, and it didn't help whenever you had ugly people at school tearing you down like they did with me. It was really something, and it really affected my mental health. I became super depressed, and I never left my bedroom. I would just stay in my bed all weekend and do nothing but watch Twilight over and over again. Twilight was kind of my escape from the acne world. But people would be like, hey, like, I know what you can use on your face, like, that helped me. And I was like, already tried it. Or I was like, I already looked into it, not gonna help. People would just, like, when they had a conversation with me, they would just stare at my skin and not look me in the eye. Like, that is like my number one pet peeve. Like, if I had a breakout, people would like literally have a conversation with my breakout, not with me. And you can see those things. Like, I'm not an idiot. Like, people with acne are not idiots. They know that they have acne. How many times a day do you look in the mirror? Like, if somebody has acne, don't ask them if they know that they have acne. Like, don't do that. That's not okay. It's 2020, almost 2021, and it's time to stop with the bullying when it comes to acne. Like, I won't stand for it. So, anyways, next time you see someone with acne, just smile at them and look them in the eye. Don't look at them at their acne. Don't even recommend anything to them, because chances are they've already tried every single thing possible. I mean, maybe not. Some people may not care about their skin, and I get that. I mean, I don't get that, but I get that. But someone like me, who literally put my blood, sweat, and tears into clearing my skin, like, don't talk to me about it. I've already put in the research. I've already been to several doctors. Like, I've tried hundreds of products, literally hundreds of products. So you're probably wondering what cleared my skin, and y'all aren't gonna like my answer. I wish there was a magic product that would just make everything poof disappear, but there's not. So I think time changed my skin. I started investing in healthier products, like basic stuff, gentle cleansers, oil-free moisturizers, high-end makeup. I also got on the birth control pill that controlled my hormonal breakouts, which is mainly what I had. My hormonal breakouts were really bad, above my lip and under my chin. That was like my worst area. So birth control really, really, really cleared that up. And I'm not a doctor, so I'm not prescribing you anything, but I'm just telling you like what worked for me. And then what else helped me? And then I got into esthetician school and I learned a ton of stuff. And I also just put a lot of time into researching things myself, like even before I went to school. So I really, on my YouTube page, I really want to help people with acne. Like that's kind of like my soft spot. Like that's where at the end of the day, like I want to cure acne. Like that would be so cool to cure acne. But one other thing I can recommend for people with acne is don't pick at your skin. Like seriously, don't. Like you think acne is bad, I promise you acne scarring is way worse, like 10 times worse. I was left with a lot of scarring and I still have a lot of scarring. Like I'm not sure if you can see. You can kind of see on my cheeks. Those that texture right there is acne scarring. So yeah, I'm still dealing with that. And you know how much microneedling costs to fix scarring? It's $350 a session average. $350. I've had 2 sessions done and oh my god, it is the best thing ever. So if you do have acne or you're dealing with leftover scarring, definitely look into microneedling. I highly recommend it. And it also helps control your acne too. So yeah, do I still get breakouts? Yes, of course. I'm a human. And I'm a woman, so you know, I get all that extra stuff. But yeah, I still get breakouts. I'm not perfect. Do they bother me as much as they did in high school? Hell no. Do they bother me as much as when I was in college? Hell no. Y'all, I had acne for like 10 years. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. I had acne forever. This is the clearest my skin has ever been. And I think it's just because I had a baby. Your skin gets really clear when you're pregnant. At least it did for me. But that is my acne story, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you see somebody with acne, look them in the eyes. Don't be ugly. Like, come on, let's stop doing that. But yeah, stay tuned for my next video. I'm going to be doing combination skin tips and it's going to be really fun. So thank you guys for watching and thank you for listening to my personal story about acne.